Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Ōkami. I blossomed all the trees in Kamiki village, save for the very last one. We're gonna go do that now and move the story forward. Oh, and I went back and I got this, the fleet-footed dodge. Love how she just spins. It's a great animation. Also really gonna be handy for some stuff coming up. Now all we have to do is follow the path back up. We're heading towards where Mr. Orange got tossed. I think it's just opposite where Sakuya and the sapling here is. And before we bloom that tree, we're going to talk to Mr. Orange real quick. Mr. Orange loves to dance. It was quite a toss you gave me. Anyone who causes trouble in this village will be dealt with harshly. Don't disturb the villagers. Oh, and just as the sun is setting. By the way, a tip if you don't want to play during the nighttime when the demon scrolls are more aggressive. You can make it daytime anytime you want. You're Amaterasu, you're the god of the sun. Just draw a big circle in the sky. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It's time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it's time for the Konahanna Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konahanna. With the sake of valor. First, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Gingerly sip the sake. So good. Snowball. Listen, everybody has a different nickname for Amy. Even I do. Like, the game calls her Amy. Behold the secret of secrets. I give you the Konahanna Shuffle. I told you, he really loves to dance. And this is where we come in. Because you see, what this is essentially saying is that all divine intervention springs from gods getting secondhand embarrassed watching people look foolish. But nobody tell Mr. Orange that. He's very self-conscious. I never want to break this man's dancing spirit. It's a treasure. It has to be preserved forever. So we will just gingerly help him out. And big finale. And big finale. Also, that cutscene helpfully reverses the twilight that was coming on and puts it back to about mid-morning. Now he has tuckered himself out, so it's time to nap. And just like that, Sakuya comes back. Look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you're full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery. What is bravery without a dash of dancing fever? I've been restored and re-energized. Even Amy looks thirsty in that shot. Praise be. Literally, praise be unto Amy. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon, but if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I'll remain in Kamiki praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon... Whoops. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. I skipped the text before even I was done reading that one. And not only do we get a little bit of praise, but once we restore life fully to Kamiki Village, we also get another constellation. And the ability we get from this one, oh, you know that shape, is really handy. Is this game ASMR? Because I think I feel another tingle coming on. This one is another member of the Hanagami. This one is Hassugami. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki, but the time has come for I, Hassugami, proud member of the Hanagami, trio of flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. It really will be. This is the necessary new ability that I was talking about that'll allow us to reach what is on the other side of that canal that Eason really wanted us to visit for some reason earlier. With a water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. Hell yeah. Now we can cross rivers without drowning. And we're going to get our first demonstration of just how useful this is. I've been eyeing that treasure chest for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? All the way to the islet. Okay, hold on. Somebody help me out here, because I distinctly remember being taught in school that that word is pronounced islet. But you don't call an island an island. So, in my head, that just sounds wrong. Is this just another case where English gets a little bit wonky? Rule breakers are the nightmares of language. I remember when I was learning Italian and finding out about irregular verbs for the first time after learning about the are, ire, ere participles and how you're supposed to drop the participle and replace it with the correct part of speech. Like o, I, a, yamo, ate, ano for are verbs. And it's like, oh great, this is actually a really easily understandable, intuitive, straightforward rule system. And it's like, haha, sometimes it's actually a lie, and even incredibly common use cases can just be irregulars. Things as basic as, like, volere, which is literally to want something. So, volere, by normal conjugation rules, what you should do is cut the ERE off of the end and replace it with an O, so it would be like volo. V-O-L-O. Instead, if you want to say, I want to go to the beach, that would be Io voglio andare in mare. Oh wait, no, mare is ocean. Did I forget how to say beach? Spiaggia. There we go. Voglio andare in spiaggia. It just has its own rules pulled directly from the ass. Voglio. V-O-G-L-I-O. And if you're asking someone else if they want to go with you, you correctly replace the N with an I for the 2 form, the U form, except everything for the V and the O also goes. So, you want to go? Tu vuoi andare? Tu vuoi andare? How is a non-native speaker supposed to know which verbs happen to be irregular and which follow the rules? Fuck you, that's how. It's ridiculous. Anyway, now with the lily pads, we can finally follow this channel to Agata Forest. We're gonna do a little bit of swimming, because I feel like it's faster to swim just up into the point where you're just about to drown, and then create the lily pad underneath you. Whoop, hello. Get back on there. We could just air dash off, get a little more distance. And then you need one more, and you need the cherry bomb ability. Oh, that's a really generous interpretation of a circle. I appreciate that, video game. The game knew what I was going for. Yeah, even the forest this deep in is cursed. The curse is truly spread throughout the land. And it's a bit misty, so it's hard to really survey the entirety of the forest. It's a very large area, especially compared with the subzone that we were in previously, the Hana Valley. This is more like a full zone, not quite as big as Shinshu Field, but pretty large. And we're going to follow the torches to figure out where to go next. And these torches happen to guide us to this really cool looking house isolated out here in the middle of nowhere. And these burning treasure chests. But that'll have to be for another time. Let's pay a visit to whoever is camping out in this house. And by visit them, I do mean loot their entire home. Steal their beads, smash their shit, eat their oranges. Make yourself right at home. Put your feet up on their couch. Really just disrespect the person living here. Madame Fawn. She reads bones. She knew we would come. It was predicted by Gyromancy. I knew you would come. It was predicted by Gyromancy. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui slew Orochi. And now the land is rendered barren by this curse. It can only be lifted by curing the guardian saplings. Anyway, she's trying to run a business here. She reads bones, if you didn't pick up on that. And don't pay for the fortune. Or at least I'm not going to. Fortune telling is not worth paying for if you already know what you're doing in the game. So that doesn't help us out too much. However, we do get a little bit of information about that, and besides, when we exit the cave, we can clearly see the next set of torches marking our path forward. You just have to hug the wall, and then go behind the waterfall, through the cave system, and once again, you're going to need Cherry Bomb here to blow open the wall. But this time, where we end up is actually way more useful to us, because it's the Guardian Sapling for the area. Oh man, these animations keep getting better and better as you visit new places that are themselves more detailed. My favorite part of those are like the rivulets of water hopping out and diving back into the lakes and rivers like pods of dolphins. I think that's a really beautiful animation. And we obtained Devout Beads, which is a new divine instrument. It's under the Rosary category. The one we currently have on is, I think it's called a Reflector. And now this explains the concept of main weapons and sub-weapons. And what the instruments do depend on where it's equipped. So right now, we only have the Divine Retribution equipped as our main, so instead we're going to put that as our sub-weapon and put our new Rosary as our main weapon. I don't like how this looks compared to the fiery Reflector, but it's really good. Also, the Sacred Tree in Kamiki will bear Guardian Fruit whenever we restore saplings, so remember to stop back there whenever we're in Kamiki. For now, let's spend some of this praise. Get some more ink. That'll do. Also, if you didn't notice when Isun pointed it out, the function of the Reflector as a sub-weapon is it becomes a shield. You just hit triangle when something is about to hit you. And now we can actually explore a lot more of Agata Forest now that we've restored life to the place. But before we get a chance to explore, Ami's attention is caught by this flute. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour, How Master Waka. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kind of weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Oh, Waka's such a weirdo. Love Waka. Get down here and talk face to face. Yeah, Isun makes a really good point. He can see Amaterasu's true form. He can point out the shading, the red shading, and the divine instrument, which is still the awesome fiery Reflector in the cutscene, which I appreciate. And that's cool as hell. His flute is a lightsaber. He drew a sword. We could draw one too. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. Oh, that explains where the boulder came from. That's a really cool detail. Oh, this song rules. Magnifique. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my sword. Behold, Pillow Talk! Yeah! Pillow Talk is the namesake for the laser sword in Bayonetta! And Let's Rock Baby is a line in all of their games, starting with Devil May Cry. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. Pillow Talk doesn't originate here. It's the name of the ranking song from DMC. This is our first proper boss fight. So, when Waka throws the sword at you, just power slash it like you would the acorns or whatever that the trees in Hana Valley throw at you. I wish he would get off this ledge so I could actually lay into him a little bit. There he goes. Look at the damage and the combos of the Rosary. Oh, I thought he was getting ready to throw it again. Let's power slash armor. There we go. And this is otherwise not that tough. That's okay, that's a pretty generous hitbox. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now, you're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Amy? That was pretty tactless. Excusez-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck the area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent. Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak-minded. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. I love that even though Amy is a goddess, she still behaves like a dog. Never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited till I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. Case in point, about Amy being a dog. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. So you're the ones who've revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You'd better pick up the pace, mon chéri. I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. Isun is ready to throw down. What if, what is the character's... What if they end up not like Zote, but like Sly? Going all Yoda? I would love to see the battle between Isun and Waka. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Oh yeah, the prophecy. I see logs and thrills in your future. Au revoir, baby. What a freak! Yeah, Isun, who does he think he is coming in here speaking French? Doesn't he know this is Nippon? Anyway, we got work to do. Oh, Waka's great. There are so many characters in this game, and so few that are even mediocre. Yeah, now we can venture a little bit deeper into the forest. And there are quite a few folks here worth running into and talking to. But we're going to start off with the one closest to us. This little boy alone on the island fishing. Kokari. Or Ume. Wonder if he's okay. Hey there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it. So what you basically have there is a bendy stick. An ancient building known as the Suta Ruins. I've lost his dog in there. Yeah, I didn't waste any time getting out of there. They found a key and went inside, but heard this terrible roar, and he fled, but left the dog behind. There's a problem, though. The reason he's fishing is because the key fell in the water and a fish ate it. And now he has no line or bait or hook. So we have to hurt this child to get him to stop crying. You know. Like you do. Don't do that. Wolves shouldn't headbutt children. And you may quote me on that. Also, we got Isun out here being Mr. PMA. Fishing's all about the positive mental attitude. Legend has a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflecting on the surface of the water. To this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Oh yeah, the fishing minigame. Every game has a fishing minigame, even the ones that don't. So we have power, life, hit the button prompt when it comes up, draw a line from the rod to the fish. There we go. And then you want to pull the control stick opposite the direction the fish is going. And you want to keep it in the green zone here. So you just kind of feather the analog stick. And then hit the X when it pops up and power slash whatever you pull out of the water. And that's how you catch a crayfish. A crawfish. There are a couple of different varieties of fish you can catch here. Let's see what we get. I think there are some crabs. Are we dining on Alaskan King today? Are we gonna be bougie? Will this child help us out on Bougie Quest? You need to catch 3 in total. The third one will be the fish that we're looking for. This one is a killifish, as opposed to a megafish or a gigafish, or the dreaded terrafish. There we go. That's the big one. And it's no harder to catch this one than any of the others. Look at that bad boy. Oh, it's a giant salmon. I haven't had salmon in a long time, come to think of it. I would kill for that giant salmon. You could pan-sear it, roast it, broil it, grill that bad boy. Marinate it in some soy sauce, maybe some sesame and ginger. Coat it in a nice honey garlic glaze. A little bit of fresh lemon. Roast some Brussels sprouts on the side? Damn! I made myself hungry. Now that the fish has coughed up the key, the kid can go in the ruins and save Ume the dog. Except we just snatched that key right away from him. Good move, Amy. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Suta ruins. Now, here's the thing. The kid is pissed, and he will attack you to get the key back. This is the only acceptable use case for using wolf violence against children, to prevent them from getting hurt by forest monsters. Also, these pods are new, but we bloom them all the same, just like we've been doing for everything else. And we get a coral fragment, which is a little treasure we can sell to merchants. Quite a few of these pods around. Steel Fist Sake temporarily increases attack power. I promise I will forget that I have that in my inventory until the end of the game. Oh, and who are you? You are Kurude. A white wolf. You look just like that Shiranue. There used to be a lot of animals here, but now there are so many monsters that the animals started disappearing. Anyway, your participation in the Lemming Corporation includes 2 full weeks paid vacation, white-washed accommodations. Feel free to take a look. First off, we are going to sell that coral fragment we just got for a few hundred, or what was that, 1700 yen? Either way, now we have enough to buy this gold dust, and we're going to use that immediately. The function of gold dust is to enhance your weapons, make them a little bit stronger. So we're going to use that on our Devout Beads, our new rosary weapon. And there are a couple more characters. I don't want to head up the hill. There's a really bad minigame to be done here, rolling a giant ball of cabbage up the hill. And all you get for it is 10 praise. No. I refuse. Here is the NPC I want to find, Kiba. What's your name? Tell me your name, come on. Manners are manners. Yeah, Isun and Amaterasu, it's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky. Like I said, everybody has a different nickname for Ami. So this is the Great Fang Trader Kiba. Notice the blue horns. Yes, he is the merchant with whom we trade demon fangs. And I think I have just enough demon fangs to get the one thing that I actually really want from him for the time being. And that is the Peace Bell. Can't get either of the others yet, so this emits a holy tone that keeps demon strolls at bay, and we're going to equip that immediately. So now they will be a little bit less irritating. Now there's one more person I want to run into, and I can't quite remember if he is further along the path or if he's... I don't think he's back up here, right? No. No, if memory serves, he actually is on the path we're supposed to be heading towards. I hope. If not, we will meet him when we're done doing what we're supposed to do. Oh wait, I think I see him. Yeah, there you are. Guess who it is? It's our buddy, Susanoo. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. A terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass, Crimson something or the other. And it's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean Crimson something or the other? The name has slipped my mind. First, I have to practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge is out. Convenient. Very convenient. And he resides right next to the door to the Suta ruins. Which we conveniently just got the key for. Fabulous treasure inside. Eyes always on the prize, huh? And this scroll just explains what we just did earlier with the gold dust, enhancing weapons. As for Suta Ruins, this is our first proper dungeon, so we're really hitting our stride now. Strange, oddly shaped statue with a lot of moss growing on it and some deeply poison-looking water. We're going to try to draw a lily pad, but it immediately disintegrates upon touching the water. So we're going to do this dungeon next time. For now, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.